is Jackie Eccles, and this is my informative speech. You're beautiful, but you're a little pudgy here. You got a little hip here, said the agency. Completing her school and training at St. George Hospital Medical School in London, psychiatrist Dr. Adrienne Key said, although anorexia is the most famous eating disorder among fashion models, bulimia is probably the most common. About 20 to 40% of fashion models are currently experiencing an eating disorder. I have been interested in the topic and spent time and effort to find real credible sources like journals, testimonials, organizational websites, and books. I will be discussing how the fashion industry has made models develop eating disorders, as shown with health policy commissions, models' personal experience, and as well as from Playboy. The workplace itself shows that models can never get away from the skinny idealization that is always around them. In an article titled Paris Thin, A Call to Regulate Life, Threatening Starvation of Runway Models in the U.S. Fashion Industry, published in the American Journal of Public Health in February of 2016, Catherine L. Records with the Massachusetts Health Policy Commission explains that the workplace is often hazardous to health. The U.S. government regulates the extent to which any other industry can expose employees to significant harm. That it does not do the same for runway models is reflective of the idealization of skeletal women, which has detrimental effects beyond the workplace. Anorexia nervosa has the highest mortality rate of all mental illnesses in the United States. Another model has also shown the effects of an eating disorder from the fashion industry. There was a testimony said by a former model in her experience. Shortly after her last Victoria's Secret fashion show, former model Erin Heatherton came out to her struggles with weight. She told the website Motto, I was really depressed because I was working so hard and I felt my body was resisting me. Followed by Erin Heatherton, another model has also been affected. Former model Stella Duvall's story was in the New York Times newspaper. Her mother did modeling, but she never forced her to follow her in her footsteps. Stella stated, agents wanted my hips to go down. They were saying I can't even have a bag of chips. They wanted me on a 700-calorie diet. I see models who are 13, 14, and 15. I've had someone tell me one of them hadn't eaten for 2 days. Yet to follow Duvall, Sandy Peterson had a similar story. Sandy Peterson still models to this day. She shares one of her horrific stories she experienced with another model. At age 27, she states, I saw a 16-year-old almost kill herself. She ate cotton balls just to survive. She also unravels the tactic that the drugstore staples expand in the human stomach, making you feel full. Eating them is just one of the many over-the-top tactics models employ to keep thin. Following this model story, another model can also relate. On the website, eatingdisordertohope.com, in the article on skinny models in the media and eating disorders, published on October 15, 2017, former French model Victoire Douar with Elite Model Management was told by the fashion industry that she was too big for sample clothes and needed to lose at least 2 inches around her torso to fit. Douar stated that this started her battle with anorexia and bulimia. After losing a significant amount of weight in just 2 months, the modeling agency celebrated her weight loss and told her that she could wear any of the clothes they had and to begin work right away. She states that many models use both eating disorders as well as drugs to control weight. Completing Douar's story, research and statistics about bulimia and anorexia nervosa continue. According to the New York Better Business Bureau, high fashion models need to be between 5'9" and 6 foot and weigh between 110 pounds and 130 pounds, with eyes widely spaced. Let's look at reality. If a woman is 5'9" and weighs 110 pounds, her BMI is going to be 16.2, which is considered underweight. In 1968, the average fashion model was 8% thinner than the average woman. Today, models are 23% thinner. Our cultural idea is shrinking. Although the statistics regarding weight and health is getting worse to this day, models are being forced to do these things to themselves in order to keep their careers. In another study by Ziff and the Model Alliance, published in the International Journal of Eating Disorders, found that the fashion industry promotes the idea and body size of the thin ideal and creates pressure on models to use unhealthy means for weight loss and control. The study also found that 62% of models have been told to lose weight or change their body shape, and 54% have been told that they will not have jobs in the modeling industry unless they do lose weight. Based off these research numbers and the brand Playboy can also contribute. A book titled The Fashion Industry and Eating Disorders, The Dangers of the Catwalk, was written by Nicolette Brar and Frenek Turi. Author Nicolette Brar graduated from St. Louis University in Hungary. She personally was a model and developed anorexia nervosa. She quit her modeling and became an author and pharmacist. Frenek Turi graduated from Brnik Medical School in Hungary. He is a psychiatrist and a psychotherapist, along with his career in writing and being an author. The book investigates the role of the representative of the fashion industry in the excessive ideals of slimness and in the enhanced risk of developing eating disorders. Ensuring the health of the models must be a fundamental aspect of the industry. The author stated, "There was a shift toward a thinner ideal shape for women between 1958 and 1978. The data from Playboy centerfolds and Miss America pageant contestants indicated a significant trend toward a thinner standard." To conclude these personal excerpts and stories about the fashion industry, it is truly disgusting and disturbing what people are putting other human beings through just for money and fame. The fashion industry has made models develop eating disorders, as shown with research from health policy commissions, former models, and also data from Playboy. Fashion industries should feel ashamed for putting people through what they do. Not only the fashion industry, but I challenge you to weigh someone's worth, not by number of pounds or calories, but by the person they are for themselves. Thank you.